Hey man, I'm sick of y'all fucking superstars. I'm really sick of y'all motherfucking superstars, bro. Um, I like dog. I understand the game. I know the game is the game, bro. I hate how y'all always trying to control the motherfucking narrative, and like when shit come up, y'all try to act like motherfuckers never like the shit that motherfuckers say has no credence to it, and y'all always try to act like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't never watched the interview before, or we ain't never listened to a song you said before when you was talking about such and such situation. And who I'm talking about right now is Eminem. If you live under a rock, shit, my bad. I'm looking at the lens now. If you live under a rock, Eminem just recently did a, of course you're in here. Eminem just recently did an interview with King Crooked, you know, and I basically feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the whole reason and point for that interview was to control the narrative. Eminem made sure that he said, you know, such and such artist name. He made sure that he said, oh, every Saturday, if I'm not in the studio, I'm listening to everything that came out, because the narrative is that he's out of touch and he doesn't know what's going on. Now, fam, this is my problem. Number one. All right, there's a whole verse, if not a whole song, on Kamikaze where you're griping about how Lord Jamar said that you are a guest in hip hop. Okay, so if we want to do semantics like everybody in the media does, no, you didn't say that you aren't a guest in hip hop. You never said that. But one, anyone with common sense would believe that you going out and dissing someone that's saying you're a guest in hip hop, one would believe that when you diss them, that you believe that you disagree with them. When you have a song that you're saying you're gonna come in someone's house and piss all over their furniture and put your feet up, I would feel like you're alluding to that you don't believe that you're a guest in hip hop. Okay, again, we're not sure what Eminem listens to, so I don't know if he's watched all of the Lord Jamar and DJ Vlad interviews. This is my thing. They try to make it seem like Lord Jamar's hating. Bro, the man is in an interview. Eminem's one of the biggest rappers ever. Okay, bro? He's gonna answer a question about you if Vlad asks him a question about you. Because number one, him and Vlad are friends. And he knows how the game works. Number two, it's an interview, bro. He's there to answer questions. He never once said that this is his whole point. And it's pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty clear. I wouldn't say I agree with how much he's brought up in every interview. But again, that's not Lord Jamar. That's Vlad. It's Vlad's interview. Vlad's the one who's asking the questions. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. He says that he does not prefer you. And nobody in the hood listens to Eminem. Bro, that's a fact. I fuck with Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Eminem overall. But let's be real. Niggas in the streets don't fuck with Eminem. Whoop-de-doo, y'all. Who cares? You're the best-selling rapper ever. It's a fact, though. The music that you make, it's not really relatable to us. Okay? Number two, the whole thing about him, yes, Eminem's a very proficient rapper. That's another thing that he was talking about. And he was like, oh, there's no he was talking about how people say there's no content in rap. He was like, I have content. And again, Stop trying to control the narrative, bro. You know exactly what a nigga mean when Joe Budden says you didn't have, that you're not saying anything and that you haven't said anything for the last 10 years besides on Music to Be Murdered By. I don't count Kamikaze because you were fucking whining the whole album. Yeah, it was good ass raps, but you were just griping and whining the whole album on how your fans or the hip hop community, because your fans are not the hip hop community, the majority of them. Let's be real. That's why you're the best selling. You know what I'm saying? We're not even going to go into that. But the reason why people are saying you're not saying nothing, because you haven't said anything for the last 10 years. Music to Be Murdered By was the first album since, shit, I don't even fucking know, nigga. Like, literally the first album in a long time where you actually had some content. You actually was saying some shit. You just wasn't rhyming shit with orange and shit and porridge. Nigga. Like, bro, I hate when, like, when you go back to when Drake did that interview with Rap Radar, and they asked him, and Drake was like, nobody talks about me as being like one of the top black, like one of the like a black artist. Nobody refers to me as that. So you gonna act like when you did that uninterrupted interview with LeBron and them and Chris Bosh that you said that you didn't want to be seen as a black artist? You said that you wanted to be seen as an artist? Y'all niggas, y'all need to stop saying shit, and then 3 years later acting like y'all ain't say that shit and acting like we fucking crazy. First of all, number one, Eminem. That interview don't count, nigga. That interview, it was better than the fucking Sway interview. But I watched the whole Sway interview. I had to turn that shit off because it's like, damn, nigga. Like, you just caping the whole time, bro. And again, Eminem fan. Eminem fan. That's why I was so, if you listen to my podcast, that's why I was so frustrated with all the bullshit that you was putting out. Because you wasn't saying shit. You're not putting out stand type music today. You're not putting out when I'm going type music today. You're not putting out lose yourself type content and shit like that. Even with Music to Be Murdered By, it's not up to par, bro. And it's like, you just because you're one of the most proficient rappers ever, you act like we can't critique you. If you care so much about the art, why you want to control the narrative, and why you want to act like what we saying has no merit to it? I don't like that, man. Guess what? One thing I did take from this Crook interview is that guess who you got with to make this Music to Be Murdered By album? Dr. Dre. But you want to talk shit and make disses and say all this stuff about Joe Budden. Nigga, you not listening. You not listening, bro. You not connected. All of that shit that you wanted to bring up in the Crook interview, nigga, it wasn't interesting because any real motherfucker could tell that you was motherfucking caping. I'm sorry. There's like I got a like big light, so I'm like kind of focused on that, but I'm trying to look at the camera. But come on, bro. Let's stop acting like we not in reality, dawg. Take that L, bro. You came back with a great project. And just like Crook said, it's going to take a while for everybody to really see what you was saying because you're right. Your rap patterns is top notch. Nigga, nobody, like, dog. We're talking about the last 10 years, bro. You came in strong when you hit the scene, bro. You came in strong when you hit the scene. And then it seemed like, you know, you start living life. You lost the fire. You're not angry, like you said, you're not as angry as you was when you made them songs, and it has reflected in the music, bro. But instead of trying to come to grips and be what's the word? Open to your fans and say, you know, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand what y'all was saying when y'all said that, because we know you understand what the critics were saying, because that's why you came out with Music to Be Murdered By. That's why you came out with that project, bro, because you listened. But since you have all of these stands and all of these motherfuckers that are out of touch with reality, that are just suck your dick, you gonna try to push that narrative and go on another one of your employees' fucking platforms. Nigga, Crook has business with fucking Shady. I don't want to see fucking Crook interviewing Eminem. What the fuck? Like Vlad said, go to Vlad, nigga. You don't gotta go to Vlad, nigga. Go to the Breakfast Club. Go to the shit, nigga. Go to Najee from Rap Radar. You don't even gotta do something big, but he'll give you a good interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, come on. At least do what Drake did and go get interviewed by Tidal or something. Damn, bruh. You want to get interviewed by all these employees, all these doctored up ass interviews and shit, and you probably gave the niggas some questions to ask and all that. Fuck that, Eminem. Fuck that. Nigga, I apologize and everything because you came out with that great fucking project and then you come out with this bullshit ass interview. I didn't even watch the whole shit. Let's see. The interview was probably like 1 hour. I made it to 45 minutes. After a while, I said, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it. You are bullshitting us. I can't do it. Eminem is one of the greatest rappers ever. Okay? Number one. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion in rap. I understand people saying, like, you know, it's kind of crazy to say Eminem, Crooked I, and Royce da 5'9", and to not say them in your top. But, bro, it's enough great rappers and great lyricists and wordsmiths out there to where you can kind of switch them in and switch them out. Number one, if you talk about longevity, Royce has never fucking missed. I never heard a song or an album from Royce where I'm like, oh, he tripping. Oh, this nigga not talking about nothing. Oh, this nigga need to tighten up. This nigga just rhyming words together. Yeah, nigga, you love the word schemes. You was just saying, you was saying anything on Revival. Nigga, Mother Marshall Mathers LP number 2, that shit was, no, nigga, that wasn't it. It wasn't it. And we could go back further. It wasn't it, bro. Take that. Just take that, bro. You one of the greats. Just take that. Put your ego aside. Stop trying to control everything. You trying to control the narrative is not just going to make a hip-hop head like me be like, oh, okay, this is what really is going on. I'm tripping. No, nigga, I listen to your music. I listen to the music, bro. Nigga, yeah, your stans might see that and be like, oh, it's a great interview. That interview was trash, nigga. That interview was trash. Yo, we got so many fucking media outlets out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you do a sit down with Lord Jamar? Do a sit down with Lord Jamar. What I want you to do, I don't want to bring up all these other people. Go to Vlad and do an interview like everybody else does interviews with Vlad. I don't want you to, don't do nothing that you got with motherfuckers that you in their pockets and shit like that. No, nigga, that don't count. That don't count. Go to Vlad and answer his fucking questions. Stop, bruh. Stop trying to control the narrative. I hate it when these superstars do that. Like, bro, at least make it believable. At least make it believable. All of that shit sound good to a motherfucker that ain't been paying attention for real. But a motherfucker that been paying attention, that shit is bullshit. You was full of shit, Eminem. Stop playing with us like we dumb. Come on, man. For real, bro. And I'm not saying that you don't like Young M.A. I'm not saying you don't like YB and Cordae. But the shit that you was saying and like all the, like, it seemed like every time a new artist would come up, it was like you'd be like, oh, all right, let me talk about this one. I'm gonna throw this in. I'm gonna throw this in. Like you was sprinkling seasoning on a dish or something. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It sounded insincere and it didn't sound genuine. Even if it's the truth, it didn't sound genuine. It sounded like you was caping and basically responding to everything that everyone says about you. And not in a sincere way. You was basically defending yourself. And that's my problem. Hey, man, You tell me what you think about the interview. If you haven't watched it, I would say go watch the interview before you watch this video. Pause it, you know what I'm saying? Go watch it. It's on King Crooked's page. You feel me? And he thought he finessed by putting it on his page. Nigga, he signed to you. Come on, man. I hope y'all like this video. Like, comment, and comment your opinion. Subscribe. And that's pretty much all I gotta say on this topic. We out.